On April 15th, the cosmos opens a rare and powerful energetic portal, the Saturn-North node alignment. And it's not just any astrological event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime window where destiny meets discipline and the universe pushes us toward our true soul path. If you've been feeling shifts in your life lately, deep inner nudges, strange synchronicities, or a sudden need to change direction, you're not imagining it. This cosmic event is here to realign your life with purpose, power, and potential. Whether you're ready or not, the portal will unlock karmic lessons, bring fated opportunities, and supercharge your manifestations. But there's a catch. You must be intentional, conscious, and aligned to harness this rare energy. So, what exactly is this Saturn-North node portal? What does it mean for you? And what are the 8 things you absolutely cannot afford to miss? Let's dive into the magic, lessons, and manifestations this rare alignment has in store. Cosmic alignment and destiny activation. On April 15th, the rare alignment of Saturn and the North Node forms an energetic gateway unlike anything we've experienced in recent years. This is not just astrology, it's a powerful cosmic directive, a push from the universe toward your true path, your soul mission, and the next phase of your evolution. To understand the magnitude of this moment, let's look at the energies involved. Saturn governs structure, responsibility, boundaries, karma, and time. It is the teacher, the tester, and the architect of our long-term growth. The North Node represents our future. It's the soul's compass, pointing us toward the lessons and experiences we came here to embody in this lifetime. When these two forces meet, something major shifts. This is the activation of fate. Not fate as in something that happens to you while you wait, but fate that calls you forward. You'll feel it not just in your outer life, but in your intuition, body, dreams, and decisions. What does this look like in real life? Sudden clarity about what you're meant to do, where you're meant to go, or who you're meant to become. Unplanned events or conversations that steer you in a new direction, seemingly random, but deeply purposeful. A rising discomfort with old roles, patterns, relationships, or goals that no longer align. A deep, magnetic pull towards something bigger, something unfamiliar, but undeniably right. This portal may feel like a breaking point, but really, it's a birthing point. It brings with it the kind of truth that can't be ignored. You'll see yourself and your path with more precision and honesty than ever before. And the universe? It's not subtle. If you've been hesitating, stalling, or ignoring your soul's call, expect a nudge or a push. This is a karmic realignment. You're being moved onto the track your higher self has already chosen. And while Saturn brings tests, they are never without purpose. Challenges that arise now are opportunities to prove your readiness. Are you willing to commit to what you say you want? Are you ready to take full responsibility for your own expansion? This is not the time to stay small. This is the time to say yes, even if it's uncomfortable, especially if it's uncomfortable. What to do with this energy? Reflect deeply. Where have you been out of alignment with your purpose or truth? Make space. What needs to be released so you can step into what's next? Trust your instincts. If something feels faded, it probably is. Take action. The portal supports momentum, but only if you move. This isn't about rushing, it's about aligning. Trust that what's shifting now is designed to get you back on path. Not just any path, but your path. The one you were always meant to walk. Manifestation energy, supercharged. When Saturn aligns with the North Node, the manifestation landscape changes. This isn't a fleeting burst of good vibes or surface-level attraction. This is manifestation as a soul contract, a merging of vision, discipline, and fate that empowers you to build the life you were truly meant for. Saturn doesn't hand out shortcuts. It asks you to earn your transformation. The North Node doesn't offer vague promises. It offers a divine directive, a future calling you toward it. So when they unite under this rare portal, the universe is listening, but only to what's spoken with clarity, integrity, and full energetic alignment. This is not about manifesting more. It's about manifesting right. Why is this portal so potent? Because Saturn brings the blueprint and the North Node brings the destiny. When these energies intertwine, you're being asked, what do you want to create that actually serves your soul's evolution? What are you willing to commit to, not just dream about, but embody, build, and nurture over time? This isn't about the short game. It's about soul-aligned, legacy-level manifestation. That means dreams with roots, goals that require you to grow into your next version, desires that challenge you to let go of illusions, distractions, and half-formed intentions. During this portal, your thoughts and actions carry more weight. The energetic field around you is charged with cosmic clarity. That means the things you focus on, the choices you make, and the intentions you declare will begin to echo outward faster and with greater force. How might this show up? You may feel a sense of urgency, a need to finally act on something you've delayed. You could receive a download or vision that feels like a key to your future. A forgotten dream might return, but this time, you'll have the tools to follow through. Manifestation blocks could surface, not as punishments, but as indicators. What inner work must be done before you receive? You may even see physical signs, delays or redirections that reveal a better path. Resources arriving unexpectedly once you commit to your goal. New people entering your life who feel oddly connected to what you've been calling in. How to manifest with Saturn-North node energy. This is not about scripting or wishful thinking alone. This is manifestation rooted in reality and elevated by spiritual clarity. Here's how to work with it. Get brutally honest. What do you truly want? Not what others want for you, not what you think you should want. Dig beneath the surface. Define it clearly. Saturn rules structure. The universe responds better when you're specific. Write it, speak it, visualize it. Get crystal clear. Align your actions with your words. You can't say you want a thriving career and then scroll endlessly through distractions. This portal requires action, not just energy. Cut energetic leaks. Release anything that drains, distracts, or derails you from your intention. This includes people, habits, thought patterns, and excuses. Trust in divine timing. Saturn is slow. It rewards consistency, not impatience. Manifestation from this portal will unfold exactly when it's meant to, but only if you stay on course. Commit fully. This is sacred work. Commit not just to the outcome, but to becoming the person who holds it. What kind of things are best to manifest right now? This portal favors manifestations tied to your long-term purpose. It's ideal for intentions related to career shifts or building something meaningful, financial goals with structure and stability, relationships that are aligned with your highest growth, inner healing that breaks generational cycles, stepping into your role as a teacher, leader, or guide. If it's tied to your destiny, this portal will support it. This energy is serious, sacred, and full of promise. Don't waste it on shallow desires or temporary fixes. Go deeper. Ask bigger questions. Focus on the version of yourself you're becoming, and then build from there. What you set into motion now could change everything. Saturn's lessons. What you must learn. The Saturn-North node portal isn't just about acceleration or manifestation. It's also about accountability. If the North Node is the future calling you forward, Saturn is the gatekeeper making sure you're truly ready to walk through. Saturn teaches through structure, resistance, responsibility, and time. Its role in astrology is often misunderstood as heavy or harsh. But in truth, Saturn is one of the most powerful allies for lasting transformation. It doesn't hand you your desires. It prepares you to hold them. In this portal, Saturn is the initiator. Before you leap forward into your destiny, you must pass through Saturn's threshold. That means facing the patterns, fears, and choices that have kept you from fully stepping into your purpose. What lessons does Saturn bring during this portal? Maturity over excitement. Are you willing to commit even when the spark fades? Saturn asks, can you stay the course after the inspiration wears off, and only discipline remains? Long-term success comes not from intensity, but from devotion. Boundaries are sacred. This portal may test how well you honor your energy. Are you giving too much? Are you letting distractions or toxic relationships interfere with your focus? Saturn reminds you, your time, attention, and energy are valuable, and not everyone is entitled to them. Self-responsibility is power. Victimhood, blame, and avoidance have no space in Saturn's world. You may be confronted with areas where you've given your power away, or where it's time to reclaim it. Saturn teaches that radical ownership is the key to freedom. Patience is part of the process. One of Saturn's greatest teachings is that real growth takes time. If your manifestations aren't arriving instantly, trust that Saturn is refining them, stabilizing them, and making sure they arrive in the right form, at the right moment. Saturn rewards the patient, not the impulsive. Integrity over image. This portal exposes where you may be performing instead of living in truth. Saturn demands that your inner world matches your outer actions. Anything fake, forced, or out of alignment will begin to crumble. And that's a gift. It creates space for what's real. Discipline unlocks destiny. You don't get to the North Node by dreaming alone. Saturn asks, are you willing to show up consistently? Can you build the foundation your soul's purpose needs to thrive? Manifestation without discipline is a fantasy. With Saturn, it becomes legacy. How might Saturn's lessons show up during this time? You may feel tested, emotionally, financially, or relationally. Deadlines, commitments, or responsibilities could increase, forcing you to level up. Old karmic loops might resurface, not to trap you, but to give you a final chance to break them. You could experience delays or blocks, not as punishment, but as divine redirection or refinement. And yet, if you've been doing the work, you might also be offered new responsibilities that align with your purpose, receive recognition for your consistency and effort, feel stronger, clearer, and more grounded than you've felt in years. This is the portal of becoming, not just dreaming, not just visualizing, but embodying. Saturn's lessons aren't always easy, but they are always liberating. When you master what Saturn teaches, you become unstoppable, not because you've avoided difficulty, but because you've moved through it with grace and growth. This is your spiritual training ground. Saturn is preparing you for the weight of your own greatness. Honor the lessons. Don't resist them. The more responsibility you're willing to take, the more aligned freedom and fulfillment you unlock on the other side. Signs and synchronicities you can't miss. As the Saturn-North Node portal activates, the universe begins to speak louder, not through words, but through symbols, timing, and synchronicities. These signs are not coincidences. They are messages, affirmations, and sometimes warnings from the higher realms designed to guide you forward and keep you aligned with your soul's path. During this time, your intuition becomes sharper, and the energetic veil between physical reality and spiritual guidance becomes thinner. The more attuned you are, the more clearly you'll hear what's being communicated. But you must slow down, pay attention, and listen with both your heart and your higher mind. Why are synchronicities so strong during this portal? Because Saturn is karmic timing, and the North Node is soul direction. When they align, the universe gets intentional. You'll be shown, often repeatedly, where you need to go, what you need to release, and who or what is energetically significant to your journey. Nothing that happens during this time is random. These signs are anchors designed to validate your intuitive nudges, redirect you when you stray, confirm alignment with a new direction, deliver insight at critical decision points. The more you acknowledge these synchronicities, the more they will appear. Common signs you may experience during the portal: repeating numbers, 111, 222, 4044, etc. These number sequences carry vibrational messages. For example, 111 may signal new beginnings. 444 may mean protection or confirmation that you're on the right path. Repetition means your attention is needed. Sudden encounters or conversations. You may run into someone from your past, meet a mentor-like figure, or have a spontaneous conversation that shifts your entire perspective. These are fated meetings, not accidents. Dreams with clarity or messages. Saturn rules the subconscious and karma. Pay attention to dreams during this time. They may reveal what you need to heal, face, or act on, especially if they are vivid or recurring. Physical signs. Unexpected delays, lost items, or technology glitches may be signals to slow down or reroute. Likewise, a physical sensation, a pull in your chest, tingles, a gut feeling, may be a direct nudge from your intuition. Songs, quotes, or symbols that repeat. If the same phrase, lyric, or image keeps appearing, it's not by chance. It likely holds a message from your guides or higher self. Sudden endings or beginnings. Doors may close quickly. New ones may open even faster. These shifts are part of the divine orchestration. Trust them, even if they don't make immediate sense. Emotional intensity. You may feel waves of emotion that don't seem to match your external circumstances. This is your soul processing karmic energy. Let it move through you. Timely invitations or opportunities. If something feels too perfectly timed to be real, it's likely meant for you. But you'll need discernment. Saturn demands responsibility in choosing what you say yes to. How to work with these signs? Pause and reflect. When something unusual happens, ask, what might this be showing me? Journal everything. Write down recurring symbols, numbers, names, or situations. Patterns will reveal themselves. Ask for clarity. Speak to your guides, higher self, or source. Ask for confirmation and stay open to how it may arrive. Trust your body. Intuition lives in the body. If something feels off or powerfully magnetic, don't ignore it. Synchronicity is how the universe weaves its invisible threads. Under this portal, they become more visible, but only to those paying attention. This portal isn't just about what you do, it's about what you notice. The universe is already speaking. The signs are already showing up. The only question is, are you ready to follow where they lead?